If you are here now, you can learn how to make this elegant tennis bracelet. I tell you, it's easy. Just keep watching. Welcome to my channel. Here you can learn easy beading techniques and tips to take your craft to designer level. I am Mia, your guide, helping you to upgrade your beading skills. You're welcome. The bracelet is made of square units that are connected through a 3x4 rondelle bead. Let's start with the basic square unit. For this, on step 1, we pick up 4 seed beads and we create the first right angle weave unit. So this is our first right angle weave unit, and now we pick up 3 more seed beads to create the second right angle weave in our connection. Now for step 2 of our project, we pick up 1 seed bead. I have chosen a different color to make it easier for you to see. And we add this red seed bead in between the seed beads of the second right angle weave. Now we move the thread through the first red bead that we have added in the previous row, and we start step 3, that is adding 3 seed beads in between each of the red seed beads. At this point, we go through the 3 seed beads of the first right angle weave, and this belong as the 4th sequence of 3 seed beads to this pattern. Now we move the thread through the seed beads to the opposite seed bead, the second one in the 3, in the group of 3, and we are ready to begin to add the rondelle. And for this we pick up 1 rondelle, 1 seed bead, we skip the last seed bead, go back through the rondelle and through the seed bead that where the thread comes out from the opposite direction. And now we go back up the rondelle and here we have our first sequence, our first unit that is going to be repeated for the length you need ready. We start by moving the thread through the seed bead after the rondelle, and that will be the first seed bead in our sequence of 4 seed beads of first right angle weave. So we add 3 more, and this will be the first unit. Then we move the thread to the opposite seed bead and create the second right angle unit by adding 3 more seed beads. Now we continue with step 2 by adding 1 red seed bead in between the seed beads of the second right angle weave. We move the thread through the first red seed bead and we start the third step where we add 3 black seed beads in between the 2 red seed beads. At this point, the first right angle weave unit is actually part of the pattern as the 4th sequence of 3, and this is another square unit finished. We continue by moving the thread at the opposite seed bead, which is the second in the group of 3. And is ready for the next sequence. Now here you can continue with another rondelle 3x4 as a connector, but I was thinking to show you how it would look if you use a 4mm bicone. You don't need to change absolutely anything in the pattern other than replacing the rondelle with a bicone. So we pick up a bicone and 1 seed bead. And we repeat the same pattern that we have previously finished. So again, for step 1 we have the first 2 right angle weave units. For step 2 we add 1 seed bead, in our case red to be easier to see, in between the seed beads of the second right angle weave. And for the third step we add 3 black seed beads in between the red ones in the previous step. And the last 3 seed beads from the first right angle weave are part of our design. And this is how you continue. In the description below I have added a link where you can find how to make this ending for the clasp. Thank you for watching. See you with another tutorial.